And tonight, progress toward a new round of unemployment aid for millions across the country and here in California. Republicans and the White House have reportedly agreed on some key elements of an aid package.
But Democrats, they're still waiting for details, and the two sides have not made a deal.
Well, time is running out, though. KCAL9's Tom Wade is here live with more information. Tom.
Hi there, Pat and Chris. Yeah, you're right. Time is running out. As we've been reporting, the weekly federal aid checks will stop coming at the end of July if the GOP and Democrats don't reach a deal. Meanwhile, President Trump continues his push to reopen schools without a plan to do it safely. Tonight in Washington, hope for a deal on extending unemployment benefits. Republicans, after much infighting, have reportedly reached some consensus on a deal to extend federal unemployment assistance. Millions of unemployed people across the country and in Southern California await the outcome.
I just gotten my first gig as a PA. Right on the exact day when everything shut down.
Audrey Wolf is among those at the mercy of politicians as she awaits whatever deal they may reach. She says if federal benefits expire at the end of the month, she doesn't know what will happen.
The reality of the situation is jobs aren't going to be easy to come by after this. Jobs weren't easy to come by in Los Angeles before this. There were already massive amounts of homeless people as proof of this situation.
Without a deal, weekly $600 federal unemployment checks will expire at the end of the month. Although tonight the GOP is not revealing the specifics of their plan, earlier in the day the GOP Senate Majority Leader did say he was in favor of continuing the checks.
We do envision direct checks again that enjoys fairly significant support among Republican senators, probably not everyone.
President Trump was asked about the economic stimulus negotiations during today's coronavirus press briefing.
Well, I think a lot of politicians are discussing that, Republicans, Democrats, and right now a lot of my representatives are on the Hill. They're discussing CARES Act or Phase 4, whatever you want to call it. And I think ultimately something good will come out of it. The economy is starting to really come back strongly when you look at the numbers, even with the fact that, like, California is still closed up.
But even if the GOP reached an agreement within their ranks, Democrats say they have not seen the details and are waiting to see the GOP proposal before they weigh in.
After months of waiting, Senate Republicans can't even agree on a plan. They're in total disarray, in conflict with each other and the administration on a path forward.
We do know this. The Republicans had been planning a $1 trillion proposal with $105 billion for schools, but rejecting the idea of explicitly tying all of the funds to reopening, a key Trump ask. For Democratic leaders, they had been unified behind their own $3 trillion proposal passed in the House in May. So now a waiting game.
The time is so important. And the sooner we can see their bill, the sooner we can understand our differences more clearly or our similarities.
President Trump reiterated the key to jump-starting the economy is reopening states like California and sending kids back to school. The president was asked today whether he would feel comfortable sending his own son or grandkids back to class.
I am comfortable with that. And we do have a national strategy, but as you know, ultimately it's up to the governors of the states. I think most governors, many governors, want the schools to open. I would like to see the schools open. We'll do it carefully. But when you look at the statistics I just read having to do with children and safety, they're very impressive. They have very strong immune systems.
But you would understand that the children who go to school, then go back to home, they're with, some live with their grandparents,
Sure.
that there's a real risk. Would you understand if some
Well, they
schools...
do say that they don't transmit very easily, and a lot of people are saying they don't transmit, and we're looking at that. We're studying John very hard.
Educators from across the country say they have repeatedly asked for guidance for reopening schools safely, but as of now, there is no plan that's been made public. Reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Tom Wade. Pat, back to you.
All right, thanks for that, Tom.